A sudden urge to rewrite a professional contract or finalize a long-standing domestic negotiation might feel incredibly urgent today. The pressure to perform or to prove one's worth creates a palpable thickness in the air that demands immediate action. This sharp mental focus stems from a powerful alignment involving Mercury and Mars in the sign of Capricorn. The moon also resides in Capricorn on this day, Sunday, January 18th, 2026, while a harmonious sextile between Saturn and Uranus bridges the gap between old structures and new visions. With the sun forming a supportive trine to Uranus, the drive for efficiency meets a surprising spark of innovation that cannot be ignored. Madame Zodiac observes that the stars are currently demanding precision over poetry and results over rhetoric. While some will find this grounded energy the perfect ladder for their ambitions, others may feel the weight of responsibility pressing down on their creative impulses. Navigating these rigid but rewarding waters requires knowing exactly where to push and when to yield to the cosmic current. My dear Aries, I see your inner fire is burning with a very disciplined and focused glow today. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, presents you with a strategic chessboard rather than a chaotic battlefield. You are standing at a crossroads where your natural impulsiveness meets a rare architectural precision. Your ruler Mars is currently stationed at 26 degrees 11 minutes of Capricorn, lending you an iron will that could move mountains if you find the right lever. This placement in your 10th house of public standing suggests that your actions today carry significant weight for your future reputation. You aren't just running, you are climbing a very steep and very rewarding peak. The degree of this transit emphasizes the need for endurance rather than just a quick sprint. You might feel like a CEO in a tracksuit, ready to command the room while staying light on your feet. Even your morning coffee seems to vibrate with the frequency of a successful 5-year plan. The moon crosses your house 10, the one of authority and public life, highlighting your need to be recognized for your concrete achievements. This lunar transit demands that you take the lead in family matters or professional discussions that have been lingering in the shadows. You should use this time to organize your long-term goals and perhaps even color-code your ambitions. A practical tip for today is to dress for the role you want to inhabit next year, even if you are just staying home. Another suggestion is to handle one difficult task that requires your most boss-like energy before noon. Mercury forms a tight conjunction with your ruler Mars, sharpening your tongue and your mind to a razor's edge. You can articulate your desires with such clarity that others will have no choice but to follow your lead. Saturn also provides a stabilizing sextile, ensuring that your words aren't just loud, but also structurally sound. This combination helps you turn a mere idea into a blueprint that can actually be built. It is as if the universe has handed you a megaphone and a master's degree in engineering at the same time. Daily advice: practice the art of the strategic pause before you deliver your most brilliant insights. Your words carry more punch than usual, so aim them with the precision of a master archer. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My sweet Taurus, your heart is beating to the rhythm of a future you are only just beginning to imagine. The day announces a shift from your usual love of the familiar toward a curiosity that feels almost electric. You are finding that the solid ground beneath your feet is actually a launch pad for a new kind of intellectual journey. Your ruler Venus is gliding through the early degrees of Aquarius at 1 degree 13, pulling your desires toward the unconventional and the collective. This placement in your 9th house of expansion suggests that your pleasure today is found in exploring ideas that challenge your traditional values. You are less interested in the status quo and more captivated by what is next on the horizon. This degree marks a fresh start in how you relate to your social circles and your long-term dreams. It is as if you have traded your favorite velvet armchair for a seat on a high-speed train to a city you've never visited. Your patience today rivals that of a yogi in traffic, provided the traffic is heading toward something exciting. The moon crosses your house 9, the one of expansion and higher learning, encouraging you to broaden your perspective beyond the immediate. You might feel a sudden urge to book a flight or sign up for a course that promises to change your worldview. This energy is perfect for philosophical debates that don't necessarily need a winner, but offer plenty of food for thought. A practical tip is to engage with a culture or a book that feels foreign to your usual tastes. Another tip is to look at your financial plans through the lens of long-term freedom rather than just immediate security. Uranus in your sign remains in a supportive trine to the Sun, giving you a quiet but potent charisma that draws people to your unique vision. Saturn's sextile to Uranus ensures that any changes you contemplate today are grounded in a realistic understanding of your resources. You are balancing the urge to rebel with the wisdom to build something that actually lasts. This day will be particularly favorable for long-distance communication or planning a significant educational milestone. Celestial recommendation: allow yourself to wander off the beaten path today, even if it is just a different route for your walk. Discovery often happens in the moments when we stop following the map so strictly. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My lovely Geminis, the air around you is thick with secrets and the potential for profound inner change. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, invites you to dive beneath the surface of your usual social chatter. You are being called to investigate the deeper mechanics of your life, from shared finances to emotional bonds. Your ruler Mercury is deeply embedded in the sign of Capricorn at 26 degrees 21, making your thoughts more serious and structured than usual. This transit through your 8th house of transformation demands that you look at the fine print of your commitments. You are not interested in small talk today. You want to discuss legacies, debts, and the mysteries of the soul. This degree suggests that you are nearing the end of a cycle of mental restructuring. It is as if your brain has become a high-security vault where only the most valuable ideas are stored. Even your quick wit has taken on a sharper, more surgical quality today. The moon crosses your house 8, the one of shared resources and deep psychological shifts, heightening your intuition. You can sense what others are thinking before they even open their mouths. This is an excellent time to have a serious conversation about shared goals or to audit your joint bank accounts. A practical tip is to spend some time in silence to let your subconscious insights rise to the surface. Another suggestion is to handle any bureaucratic or insurance-related tasks that you have been putting off. The conjunction between Mercury and Mars gives you the courage to confront truths that you might normally avoid. Saturn's sextile provides the necessary discipline to handle these revelations without becoming overwhelmed. You are working with the precision of a jeweler, cutting away the fluff to find the diamond underneath. Daily recommendation: use your words to heal or to build rather than to poke at old wounds. Your mental energy is a powerful tool today, so use it with the intention of creating lasting stability. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My cherished Cancers, the focus of the heavens is shining brightly on the people who walk alongside you in this life. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, is a day for evaluating the strength and structure of your most important partnerships. You are finding that your emotional security is deeply tied to the reliability of those you love. Your ruler, the moon, is transiting through the disciplined sign of Capricorn at 24 degrees 38 minutes, bringing a sober and realistic tone to your feelings. This movement through your 7th house of partnerships suggests that you are looking for commitment and tangible support rather than just romantic gestures. You want to know that your partner is willing to do the hard work of building a life with you. This lunar position makes you feel more like a protective guardian than a sensitive soul today. It is a day where I love you is best expressed through a well-organized schedule or a shared responsibility. Your nurturing instincts are manifesting as a desire to provide a solid foundation for your loved ones. The moon crosses your house 7, the one of relationships and contracts, emphasizing the need for clarity in your interactions. If there has been a misunderstanding, today is the day to sit down and talk it through with logic and patience. A practical tip is to listen more than you speak, especially when it comes to the long-term plans of your significant other. Another tip is to formalize a verbal agreement into something more concrete, even if it's just a shared calendar. Jupiter retrograde in your sign continues to ask you to review your personal growth and how it affects your connections. The Sun in Capricorn illuminates your relationship sector, highlighting exactly where you need more balance. This day is ideal for a heart-to-heart that focuses on the practicalities of your future together. Relationship advice: remember that a strong partnership is built on a series of small, consistent actions rather than one grand event. Show your appreciation by being the dependable rock your partner needs today. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My beloved Leos, the spotlight today is not on the stage, but on the meticulous work you do behind the scenes. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, asks you to find the majesty in your daily routines and your commitment to your well-being. You are discovering that true power comes from the discipline of your habits. Your ruler, the sun, is shining from 28 degrees 23 minutes of Capricorn, illuminating your sixth house of health and service. This placement suggests that your vitality is currently linked to how efficiently you manage your daily life. You are being called to lead by example, showing others how to stay organized and productive even when the pressure is on. This degree of Capricorn brings a sense of completion to a project or a health regimen you have been working on. It is as if you are polishing your crown by making sure every detail of your kingdom is in perfect order. Even your morning workout might feel like a royal decree for self-improvement. Your natural charisma is channeled into a very practical and helpful energy today. The moon crosses your house 6, the one of daily work and physical health, urging you to listen to the needs of your body. This is an excellent day to meal prep, organize your workspace, or start a new wellness habit. A practical tip is to break down your biggest goal into tiny, manageable steps that you can complete today. Another suggestion is to drink plenty of water and perhaps treat yourself to a high-quality supplement or a healthy meal. The sun's trine to Uranus brings a sudden insight into how you can make your work life more exciting and less burdensome. Saturn's sextile to the sun provides the endurance to stick with these new ideas until they become second nature. You are balancing your need for brilliance with the necessity of being grounded. Wellness advice: treat your body like the temple it is by giving it the rest and the fuel it deserves. A well-rested Leo is a far more effective leader than one who is running on fumes. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps. My brilliant Virgos, your creative spark is currently being channeled through a very sophisticated and structured lens. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, is a day for turning your artistic visions into something that can be touched and measured. You are finding that your greatest joy comes from the mastery of a craft or the development of a unique talent. Your ruler Mercury is positioned at 26 degrees 21 minutes of Capricorn, bringing a serious and methodical approach to your house of creativity. This transit through your fifth house suggests that you are not interested in superficial hobbies. You want to create something of lasting value. This degree indicates that your mind is working with incredible efficiency to solve creative problems. It is as if your imagination has been equipped with a high-definition drafting table and a set of master tools. Even your leisure time might feel like a productive session where you are learning something new. Your sense of humor today is dry, witty, and perfectly timed, much like a well-written screenplay. The moon crosses your house 5, the one of joy, romance, and self-expression, encouraging you to share your talents with the world. This is a wonderful day for working on a project that requires both heart and technical skill. A practical tip is to dedicate at least an hour to a creative pursuit that makes you feel truly alive. Another tip is to engage in a game or a sport that requires strategy rather than just luck. The Mercury-Mars conjunction gives you the drive to finish what you start, ensuring that your creative ideas don't just stay in your head. Uranus trine the sun adds a touch of genius to your output, allowing you to innovate within traditional forms. You are the architect of your own happiness today, building it one thoughtful brick at a time. Creative advice: don't be afraid to let your unique quirks shine through your work. It is the combination of your precision and your individuality that makes your creations truly special. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. My elegant Libras, your focus is turning inward toward the sanctuary of your home and the roots of your family tree. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, is a day for strengthening the foundations of your private life and finding peace in your personal space. You are realizing that your external balance depends heavily on the stability of your domestic world. Your ruler Venus is moving through the early degrees of Aquarius at 1 degree 13 minutes, bringing a fresh and perhaps unconventional energy to your fourth house of home and family.
This placement suggests that you might want to redecorate or change the dynamics of your household in a way that allows for more freedom and individuality. You are less concerned with tradition for tradition's sake and more interested in creating a space that reflects your modern values. This degree marks a new chapter in how you relate to your parents or your past. It is as if you are opening the windows of your ancestral home to let in a cool, refreshing breeze of change. Your diplomatic skills are being used today to harmonize the different needs of everyone under your roof. Even your choice of home decor might lean toward the avant-garde or the technologically advanced. The moon crosses your house 4, the one of home and family, heightening your desire for a secure and comfortable base. This is an ideal day for deep cleaning, organizing family photos, or having a significant talk with a housemate. A practical tip is to create a small corner of your home that is purely for your own relaxation and reflection. Another suggestion is to look at your family history for patterns that you are now ready to evolve or change. Saturn's sextile to your ruler helps you implement these domestic changes with a sense of permanence and grace. Uranus also adds a spark of excitement to your private life, perhaps through a surprise guest or a sudden inspiration for a home project. Domestic advice? Focus on creating a space that supports your mental health as much as your physical comfort. A peaceful home is the ultimate luxury and the best foundation for your social life. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My intense Scorpios, your mind is a powerful engine today, capable of processing complex information with incredible speed and depth. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, is a day for communication that is both sharp and strategically sound. You are finding that your words have the power to influence others and to clarify long-standing mysteries. Your co-ruler Mars is currently at 26 degrees 11 of Capricorn, sitting in your third house of communication and local environment. This transit gives you a mental drive that is both persistent and highly disciplined. You aren't just talking, you are negotiating, debating, and making points that are impossible to ignore. This degree of Capricorn suggests that you are finalizing a period of intense learning or information gathering. It is as if your thoughts have been sharpened into a set of precision instruments, ready to dissect any problem. Your morning emails might read like a series of tactical maneuvers, each one designed to achieve a specific result. Your sense of humor today is likely to be quite biting, so use it with a bit of caution. The moon crosses your house 3, the one of communication and siblings, emphasizing the importance of clear and honest dialogue. This is a great day for writing, teaching, or having important conversations with neighbors or relatives. A practical tip is to double-check your messages before sending them to ensure your tone is as constructive as your intent. Another tip is to take a short trip or a walk in your neighborhood to clear your head and gain a fresh perspective. The conjunction between Mercury and Mars in your communication sector means you can express your most intense ideas with absolute clarity. Saturn's sextile ensures that your communications lead to tangible outcomes and lasting agreements. You are the master of the message today, so choose your words with the care they deserve. Communication advice? Use your insight to bridge gaps and build understanding rather than to win arguments. True power lies in the ability to make others see the logic of your vision. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My adventurous Sagittarians, today the quest for truth is focused on the very practical world of your resources and values. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, asks you to apply your visionary spirit to the way you manage your finances and your self-worth. You are discovering that financial freedom is a vital component of your overall sense of adventure. Your ruler Jupiter is currently retrograde in Cancer at 19 degrees 1 minute, pulling your focus toward your 8th house of shared resources and deep emotional security. This transit suggests a time of internal review regarding how you handle joint ventures and what you truly value in life. You are being asked to look at the emotional cost of your financial decisions and to ensure they align with your highest principles. This degree of Cancer emphasizes the need for a nurturing and protective approach to your long-term investments. It is as if you are a philosopher king auditing your own treasury to ensure it supports the well-being of your future self. Even your most expansive dreams are being grounded today by a need for tangible evidence of success. Your natural optimism is tempered by a healthy dose of realism, making you a formidable strategist.
The moon crosses your house too, the one of money and personal values, urging you to get your financial house in order. This is a perfect day for budgeting, reviewing your assets, or thinking about how you can increase your income through your unique skills. A practical tip is to avoid impulsive purchases today and instead focus on the long-term value of what you own. Another suggestion is to reflect on what abundance truly means to you beyond just the numbers in your bank account. The sun in Capricorn illuminates your second house, highlighting exactly where you need to be more disciplined with your spending. Saturn's sextile to the sun provides the structure you need to build a most secure financial future. Financial advice: treat your resources with the same respect you give to your grandest adventures. A solid financial base is the wind in the sails of your future explorations. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My formidable Capricorns, the universe is currently centered around your sign, giving you an extraordinary amount of influence and clarity. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, is a day for stepping into your full power and defining yourself on your own terms. You are the architect of the moment, and the world is looking to you for direction and stability. Your ruler Saturn is currently at 27 degrees 24 minutes of Pisces, transiting through your third house of communication and local connections. This placement suggests that your wisdom is being expressed through a more intuitive and compassionate lens than usual. You are learning to communicate your boundaries and your goals with a softness that makes them even more effective. This degree of Pisces indicates a deep integration of your practical experience with your spiritual insights. It is as if you have become a sage who speaks in the language of spreadsheets, making profound truths accessible to everyone. Your presence today is commanding, yet surprisingly approachable, like a mountain that offers a clear path to the summit. Even your silence carries a weight that demands respect from those around you. The moon crosses your house 1, the one of self and identity, heightening your awareness of your own needs and your impact on others. This is an ideal day for personal reflection, a new haircut, or any activity that reinforces your sense of self. A practical tip is to set a major personal goal for the next 6 months and write down the first 3 steps to achieve it. Another suggestion is to practice a bit of self-care that honors your physical body and its incredible endurance. The conjunction of Mercury and Mars in your sign gives you an incredible mental and physical drive to accomplish your personal missions. Uranus trine the sun brings a touch of unexpected brilliance to your personal projects, allowing you to stand out in a crowd. Personal advice: trust in your ability to lead others by simply being your most authentic and disciplined self. Your integrity is your greatest asset and your most powerful tool for success. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My visionary Aquarians, the current cosmic energy is inviting you to explore the vast landscapes of your inner world and your subconscious mind. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, is a day for spiritual reflection and for finding the hidden patterns that govern your life. You are realizing that the most significant changes often begin in the quietest moments of solitude. Your ruler Uranus is currently retrograde in Taurus at 27 degrees 34 minutes, transiting through your 4th house of home and foundations. This placement suggests a deep internal revolution regarding your sense of belonging and your connection to the past. You are reevaluating what security really means and finding that it comes from within rather than from external structures. This degree of Taurus indicates a slow but steady transformation of your most basic values and your domestic life. It is as if you are a time traveler visiting your own childhood home, seeing it through the eyes of the future person you are becoming. Your intuition is exceptionally high today, allowing you to sense the shifts in the collective consciousness. Your sense of humor might be a bit more surreal than usual, finding the irony in the most mundane situations. The moon crosses your house 12, the one of spirituality and the subconscious, encouraging you to retreat and recharge your batteries. This is a perfect day for meditation, dream journaling, or any form of spiritual practice that connects you to the infinite. A practical tip is to spend some time near water or in nature to help ground your high-frequency insights. Another suggestion is to release a habit or a thought pattern that you know is no longer serving your evolution. Venus in your sign gives you a magnetic and attractive energy, even if you are feeling more introverted today. Saturn's sextile to your ruler Uranus provides the necessary grounding to turn your spiritual insights into practical changes in your home life. Spiritual advice: honor your need for solitude as a sacred part of your growth process. In the silence, you will find the answers that the noise of the world has been hiding from you. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My soulful Pisces, your soulful world is expanding today in a way that is both meaningful and highly structured. This Sunday, January 18th, 2026, is a day for connecting with friends and groups who share your highest ideals and your practical goals. You are finding that your dreams are more likely to manifest when you collaborate with like-minded individuals. Your ruler Neptune is moving through the late degrees of your sign, continuing its long-term work of refining your intuition and your spiritual identity. This transit through your first house suggests that you are becoming a beacon of compassion and artistic inspiration for those around you. You are learning to navigate the world with a sense of grace that is both ethereal and deeply grounded. This degree of Pisces indicates a high level of spiritual sensitivity and a profound connection to the collective unconscious. It is as if you are a master musician who can hear the subtle harmonies of the universe and translate them for others to enjoy. Your presence today is soothing and healing, making you a sought-after friend and advisor. Even your most casual conversations can take on a depth that surprises both you and your listener. The moon crosses your house 11, the one of friendships and community, highlighting your role within your social circles. This is a great day for attending a group meeting, working on a collaborative project, or simply reaching out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. A practical tip is to look for ways you can contribute your unique talents to a cause that is larger than yourself. Another suggestion is to set clear boundaries within your social life so that you don't become overwhelmed by the needs of others. Saturn in your sign continues to give you the discipline to turn your dreams into reality. Uranus's sextile to Saturn helps you bring innovative ideas to your community in a way that is both exciting and stable. Social advice: surround yourself with people who inspire you to be your most authentic and disciplined self. True friendship is a partnership in growth and a shared journey toward a better world. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. Sunday, January 18th, 2026, marks a moment of significant structural alignment where the collective focus shifts toward long-term stability and practical innovation. The heavy presence of the moon and multiple planets in Capricorn creates a dense atmosphere of responsibility and ambition. A major aspect between Saturn and Uranus facilitates a bridge between traditional methods and the necessary evolution of our systems. The mental agility provided by the Mercury-Mars conjunction ensures that no detail is overlooked in the pursuit of these goals. This configuration puts at stake the ability to remain disciplined while simultaneously embracing the changes that the future demands. The day reveals a tension between the comfort of the past and the undeniable pull of a more efficient tomorrow. Madame Zodiac notes that the universe is currently rewarding those who can marry their highest aspirations with their most rigorous work ethic. As the stars continue their silent dance, the path forward remains clear for those willing to look at the data with an honest heart. The cosmic story continues to unfold tomorrow for those who seek to understand the deeper patterns of the sky.